exercise I asked you to do at home. Exercise 3 and 4. Am I audible, Aisha? You can hear me? We are on page number 52. We are on page number 52. Life in New York is very exciting. Peter, you have made just one mistake in your practice in the group. You in one place you wrote annoyed or excited when you should have, yeah, confused. Some questions are confused. Some questions are confusing. Questions are not confused. People who are trying those questions, trying to answer those questions, they feel confused. The questions are always confusing. Questions are confusing, and people are confused. Movies are boring. Movies cannot be bored. People are bored, right? I hope you understand. Okay. Life in New York is very exciting. It's my birthday tomorrow. I'm really excited. The marathon runners were very tired. The game of tennis was very tiring. The child's behavior was really annoying. The child's behavior was really annoying. And the teacher was annoyed because nobody did the homework. 4. We were very worried when we heard the news. We were very worried when we heard the news. And the news is very worrying. The news is very worrying. टेंशन देने वाला न्यूज है. वरिंग न्यूज सुन के लोग कैसे हो जाएंगे? Worried. वरिंग न्यूज सुन के लोग worried फील करते हैं. ओके, कंफ्यूजिंग क्वेश्चन देख के लोग कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं. ओके. Exercise 4. Work with a partner. You had to do this. Did you enjoy the film? A asked. No, I didn't. I didn't. Then it was boring. It was boring. Oh, I loved it. It was really interesting and very funny. B says, I didn't laugh once. I didn't laugh once. एक बार नहीं हंसे हम. हमको तो एक बार हंसी नहीं आई. I didn't laugh once. एक बार तक नहीं हंसी आई. I didn't laugh once. I remember watching the movie Rajkumar, R. Rajkumar, something like that. It was a Shahid Kapoor movie with Sonakshi Sinha. The famous song Gandhi Baat is in that movie. And I was at the Kumar Cinema Hall with my wife. Oh my goodness. Throughout the film, my wife was ha 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 ha. And I was like, what the heck? So boring. Our taste is very different. I like serious stuff. She likes comedy. I like comedy too, but only classic comedy. Like like Hera Fairy. Fantastic. Exercise 2. Conversation number 2. How was your exam? She asks. Awful. I'm very worried. When your exam was bad, or when your exam is bad, how do you feel? Worried. How was your exam? Awful. I'm very worried. Zoom user. Zoom user, unmute yourself. Is that you? Who? Nazir? Yep.
Yes,
Okay, Nazir. All right, let's continue. How was your exam? Awful. I'm very worried. But you worked really hard. लेकिन पढ़ाई तो तुम खूब किए थे. But you worked really hard. But you studied really hard. I know, I know. I know मतलब बोलो. I know is used in English to agree with somebody, to say, yes, you're right. You can clearly see here, you worked really hard. I know, सही बोल रहे हो. I studied until 2 in the morning. 2 बजे सुबह तक पढ़े. But then I was so tired today that I couldn't read the questions. इतना थक गया ना रात में 2 बजे पढ़ते पढ़ते क्वेश्चन वो पढ़ने में नहीं समझ में आ रहा था. I couldn't read the questions because I was tired. Don't worry. I'm sure you'll be okay. Some people are unnecessarily nervous. They are just unnecessarily nervous. 3. That was a great match. Really exciting. Matches are exciting if you like them. That was a great match. Great positive adjective. He loved the match. That was a great match. Really exciting. Then F says, huh, only because your team won. बस तुम ऐसा बोल रहे हो क्योंकि I was bored. हम तो बोर हो गए. I was bored. He says, but it wasn't boring at all. नहीं boring किधर से था match? It was a fantastic game. F says, well, I didn't enjoy it. नहीं हमको मजा. And now I am annoyed because I paid 45 pounds for my ticket. You can understand that F was supporting the other team, which lost. That's why F said, only because your team won. It means his team did not win. Sometimes we read the lines, but we don't understand, comprehend. पढ़ लेते हैं, ट्रांसलेट कर देते हैं, इतना समझते नहीं है. अगर कोई ना समझ पाए कि एफ की टीम हार गई, तो उसको क्या कहोगे कि भाई ट्रांसलेशन कर रहे हो तुम, कॉम्प्रिहेंड नहीं कर रहे. इट्स ऑब्वियस ना एफ की टीम हारी है. Because F said, only because your team won. You are happy. You are saying it was a great match only because your team won. Okay, so that line says that F's team lost and he is now annoyed because he paid 45 pounds for his ticket. When you buy an expensive ticket and go to the stadium to watch a match and imagine your team loses, how you feel? Why did you go? Why did you waste your money? Some people do feel this way. Last, the fourth conversation. When's Nina's birthday? When is? When's means when is? When's? When is Nina's birthday? Nina का birthday कब है? You mean when was her birthday? आप कहना चाह रहे हो उसका birthday कब था? It was last Friday, March the 24th. अब सुना है उसने क्यों बोला यू मीन व्हेन वाज नीनाज बर्थडे. अब क्यों है, कब है, क्यों पूछ रहे हो? पूछो कब था. हो गया 26 मार्च को, लास्ट फ्राइडे. ओह नो, वाज शी दैट आई फॉरगॉट. क्या हो सकता है इंसान? शी कौन? शी कौन? नीना. इफ यू forget to wish somebody on their birthday, how do they feel? Annoyed that you didn't wish them? Was she annoyed that I forgot? No, no. She was just worried that you didn't like her anymore. उसको तो बस इस बात का टेंशन लगता है अब तुम उसको पसंद नहीं करते. That's why you didn't wish her. She was just worried that you didn't like her anymore. Oh God. 6.13. I'm gonna play the audio for you. Wow, that's some dedication. Huh? That's some dedication. They came getting wet. Okay, by the way, I had arranged the link for you guys. I thought it was raining, so I shared the link with you guys in the group. So those who can't come, like Aisha has a good reason not to come to the class because it's been raining since morning, Her parents might have said, stay, don't go. Girls' parents are particularly worried about these things. So I thought it was a good reason. And I shared the link. Aisha is here. Nazir was also here in the class.
1.
Did you enjoy the film?
No, I didn't. It was boring.
Oh, I loved it. It was really interesting and very funny.
I didn't laugh once.
2.
How was your exam?
Awful. I'm very worried.
But you worked really hard.
I know. I studied until 2 in the morning, but then I was so tired today I couldn't read the questions.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll be okay.
Don't worry. I'm sure.
3.
Relax.
That was a great match. Really exciting.
Only because your team won. I was bored.
But it wasn't boring at all. It was a fantastic game.
Well, I didn't enjoy it. And now I'm annoyed because I paid £45 for my ticket.
4.
When's Nina's birthday?
You mean when was her birthday? It was last Friday, March the 24th.
Oh no! Was she annoyed that I forgot?
No, she was just worried that you didn't like her anymore.
Okay. Any part that you find difficult? It shouldn't be normally. Normally everything is easy. But if you still have any questions, go ahead and ask. Do appreciate the tone of the conversation. Comprehend well, deeply. Don't just read, translate. Try and understand the mood of the people. The mood is important as well here. Okay. Maybe I should play it one more time for you.
Tape script 6.13. 1.
Did you enjoy the film?
No,
Did you enjoy the film? Now the question is, where is this conversation taking place? This is what I mean when I say comprehend fully, deeply, okay? Now, outside the cinema hall or maybe after the movie, they are leaving the cinema hall and this conversation. Did you enjoy the film? Maza aaya? I had this conversation with my wife after watching that movie with Shahid Kapoor movie. Yeah. She asked me and I said, no, I didn't.
I didn't. It was boring.
Oh,
It was boring. One small guy, 5 feet 8 inches tall, Shahid Kapoor, he fought with 20 guys, twice his size, and that was the movie. And the song Gandhi Baat was the worst part. The whole movie was rubbish, but it was commercially successful. It earned quite a bit of money. And the actor and the actress didn't make a good pair at all. Shahid Kapoor, Sonakshi Sinha next to each other. Looks like Bhabhi and Devar. Doesn't look like a couple at all. Okay. Anyways, she looks older than him. She looks good with other heroes, not with Shahid Kapoor. Shahid Kapoor is slim, right? She is chubby. They don't make a good couple at all on the screen. Okay. So the movie, this conversation is taking place just after the film. Did you enjoy the film? No, I didn't. The film means you understand? The film we watched. Okay. Yeah, Nazir, keep yourself muted. Thank you. Oh, I loved it.
oh, I loved it. It was really interesting and very funny.
I didn't laugh once.
2.
How was your exam?
Awful. I'm very worried.
But you worked really hard.
I know. I studied until 2 in the morning.
One more time. I know means मैं जानता हूँ. No. I know means I agree. You're right. You're right. Yes. A lot of times people say I know in English when they want to say yes, you're right. I agree with you. And they say, I know. She's so annoying. I know. Means, yeah, you're right. I agree. Like that. Okay. I know. I don't like talking to her either. So I know is very commonly used to say, yes, you're right. I agree with you.
But then I was so tired today I couldn't read the questions.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll be okay.
3.
That was a great match. Really exciting.
Only because your team won.
This is also after the match is over at the stadium, maybe, or they're getting out of the stadium and having this conversation. Oh, that was a great match. Really exciting. Only because your team won.
I was bored.
But it wasn't boring at all. It was a fantastic game.
Well, I didn't enjoy it. And now I'm annoyed because I paid £45 for my ticket.
So he's saying that he enjoyed the match because his team won. But I think F didn't enjoy the match because his team lost. And another reason is he had spent £45 on the ticket. So that was the reason why he is unhappy. I don't agree with the F. F is blaming E. Oh, the match was. I think the match was exciting, but because his team lost. Last match between India and Sri Lanka. Oh my goodness, what a match! We talked about it yesterday. After a long time, we saw a match like that. Close match. Super over was the most boring super over. Normally, super over is so exciting, but this super over was so boring. They got out. You can only play with two batsmen. 2 wickets fall, that's all. Okay. They scored only 3 runs, 2 runs, and they got lost their 2 wickets. I didn't know that. I thought doesn't matter how many wickets fall, you will get 6 deliveries to bat. They only give you 2 wickets. Okay. If 2 wickets fall, your over is super over is over. That's all. I didn't know this rule. I thought I knew everything about cricket.
4.
When's Nina's birthday?
You mean when was her birthday? It was last Friday, March the 24th.
Oh no! Was she annoyed that I forgot?
No, she was just worried that you didn't like her anymore.
Was she annoyed? I forgot. Okay, go ahead. Start your practice with a partner. Practice all the 4 conversations. Aisha, you practice with your brother Nazir today at home. Practice the 4 conversations. Yeah, go on, guys. Start your practice. You were just, huh? She was just worried that you didn't like her anymore. Okay. I guess you guys had enough time to practice. Now,
Yes, sir.
we have exercise 5. It says, look again at the text on page number 51. You are going back one page, back to page number 51. Look at the text. Yeah, the story. Find examples of ed adjectives and ing adjectives. Underline them. Find examples of ed adjectives and ing adjectives. You just studied, okay? On this page, page 51, there are some examples of ed adjectives and ing adjectives. Underline them. On page number 51, find examples of ed adjectives and ing adjectives. Done. How many ED adjectives did you spot? How many ED adjectives did you find? Count and tell me. Yes, Sam. What did you find? क्या ढूंढा आपने? Sameer? ED adjectives, right? हम लोग क्या ढूंढ रहे थे दोस्तों? ED adjectives and ING adjectives. How many did you find, Sam? Tawheed? You found 4 ED adjectives? Could you tell me separately how many ED adjectives and how many ING adjectives you have there on the page? Why this exercise? Because after teaching everything, we want to check the most basic thing. Do you recognize ED adjectives? How many? 5 ED adjectives. How many ING adjectives? 1 ING adjective. Other people? 2 ED adjectives. 2 ING adjectives. And how many ED adjectives? 3 ING adjectives. And you, Rani, how many ED adjectives? 6. Tawheed? 2 ED adjectives. And how many ED adjectives? Come again? 3. Okay. Krishav? Ganpat? Do you know what adjectives are? Adjectives पता है पहले? ED adjectives तो बाद में देखेंगे. Adjectives पता है? After all, ED adjectives are adjectives ना? तो आप लोग को adjectives पता होने चाहिए ना? Verb और adjective में फर्क है? Verb को adjective कहना कितना समझदारी है? हाँ? ये जो 5, 6, 7 कर रहे हो, वर्ब को एडजेक्टिव बता रहे हो? क्या गम है जिसको छिपा रहे हो? द फिशरमैन स्माइल्ड, उसको भी कर दिया एडजेक्टिव, है ना? कर दिया ना तुम लोगों ने? द फिशरमैन स्माइल्ड तो एडजेक्टिव हो गया. वाह 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 मेरे बच्चों, मैंने कहा ना कि तुम लोग की अच्छा, एक बहुत उठ पटांग बात बोलता हूँ. समझदानी छोटी है तुम्हारी. बकवास था. स्माइल्ड को भी इसमें एडजेक्टिव बता रहे हैं. लाफ्ट को एडजेक्टिव बता रहे हैं ये. द बिजनेसमैन लाफ्ट, द फिशरमैन लाफ्ट, उसको एडजेक्टिव बता रहे होंगे. तभी तो 5, 6 लाए हो. कहां से लाए? कम ऑन. आस्क्ड को भी लगा दिया होगा एडजेक्टिव के तौर पे. लेट्स रीड फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग. हाउ लॉन्ग डिड इट टेक टू कैच देम? द अमेरिकन आस्क्ड. किसने आस्क्ड को ये अंडरलाइन करके कहा है ईडी एडजेक्टिव? किया ऐसा? Oh, about 2 hours, said the fisherman. Why didn't you fish for longer and catch more? The Mexican replied. इसको भी कर दिया किसी ने ईडी एडजेक्टिव. Replied को ईडी एडजेक्टिव बना दिया. क्या यार? I didn't want to fish for longer. With this, I have enough fish for my family. So far, 0. अभी तक 0 ईडी एडजेक्टिव्स मिले हैं, आईएनजी एडजेक्टिव्स मिले हैं. But what do you do with the rest of your day? Aren't you bored? This is our first. The fisherman smiled. ये कोई adjective नहीं है. Subject plus V2, past tense. The fisherman smiled. I'm never bored. Again, the same word, bored, 2 times. I get up late, play with my children, watch football, take a siesta with my wife. Sometimes in the evenings, I walk to the village to see my friends, play the guitar, and sing some songs. The American couldn't understand. Look, I'm a very successful businessman. I went to Harvard University and I studied business. I can help you. Fish for 4 hours every day and sell the extra fish you catch. Then you can buy a bigger boat, catch more, and earn more money. Then buy a second boat, a third, and so on until you have a big fleet of fishing boats. यहाँ एक चाहो तो कंसीडर कर सकते हो फिशिंग बोट्स. हालांकि यहाँ पर उसको हम लोग नाउन समझेंगे, लेकिन अगर आपने एडजेक्टिव बोल दिया, आई वोंट माइंड. ऑलराइट, मैं प्रैक्टिकल अंडरस्टैंडिंग से देख रहा हूँ. You can export the fish and leave this village. You can export the fish and leave this village and move to Mexico City, LA, New York City and open a fishing business. Fishing business. बस वही finish fishing. तो अभी board 2 बार, fishing 2 बार. That's all. Okay. The fisherman smiled. ये कोई adjective नहीं है भाई लोग. The fisherman smiled. We too. But how long will all this take? The businessman thought about it for a bit, probably about 15 to 20 years, he said. And then what, senor? Asked the fisherman. Why, that's the exciting part. Here comes exciting. Exciting. Laughed the businessman. Laughed को अगर किसने adjective समझा, they don't understand very basic things then. You can sell your business and become very rich, a millionaire. तुमने किया था ना, laughed को किया था ना, verb बनाया था, adjective बनाया था ना. इसीलिए हो तुम लोग इस क्लास में, ताकि अपने बेसिक्स पे काम कर सको. A millionaire, really? But what do I do with all the money? The young fisherman didn't look excited. Here comes the third ed adjective. Bored 2 times, excited. Bored, excited. The businessman could not understand this young man. Well, you can stop work and move to a lovely old fishing village where you can sleep late, play with your grandchildren, watch football, take a siesta with your wife, and walk to the village in the evenings where you can play the guitar and sing with your friends all you want. The fisherman's wife and children came running to meet him. Running कोई adjective नहीं है. Papa, did you catch many fish? I caught enough for us today and tomorrow and some for this gentleman, said their father. He gave the businessman some fish, thanked him for his advice and went home with his family. तो किधर है 5, 6, 7 भाई? We found bored and excited. 2 ed adjectives. And if you want one ing adjective, exciting, and the other, if you want to consider fishing. That's all. So, verb को adjective बोलने वालों, अभी बहुत आगे जाना है तुम्हें. Subject plus verb का idea confused कर रहे हो तुम. अब समझ में आया वो एक्सरसाइज क्यों दिया था? भाई जाके पीछे देखो. कर तो बड़ी बड़ी चीजें कर ली हम लोगों ने. एक्साइटेड, बोर्ड, annoyed, tired. ये नहीं पता चल रहा है V2 भी वैसा ही दिखता है. तो पोजीशन से पता चलेगा. Now listen to some sentences. He annoyed me so much, I slapped him. He annoyed me so much, I slapped him. Now tell me the adjective in this sentence. He annoyed me so much that I slapped him. Annoyed. फिर करने के बाद भी फिर से फिर वही गलती. Annoyed इनके लिए एडजेक्टिव है. He annoyed me. सब्जेक्ट और एडजेक्टिव. एक सेंटेंस बोल के दिखाओ जिसमें सब्जेक्ट के बाद एडजेक्टिव बोलते हो. लल्लू लाल. कुछ सोचना नहीं है. He annoyed me. समझ नहीं आ रहा, उसने मुझे चिढ़ाया. He loved me, he killed me, he beat me, he annoyed me. और तुम्हें ये एडजेक्टिव समझ में आता है? Go get a life, man. Go get a life. ये ऐसे पढ़ाई होती है? Really? Krishabh, you also said annoyed is an adjective here. मतलब he annoyed me. ये एडजेक्टिव का स्ट्रक्चर कैसे दिखा तुम्हें? कौन से एडजेक्टिव तुमने ऐसे आज तक बोला है भाई? He beautiful me? हाँ? He tall me? He poor me? He handsome me? He angry me? ये कोई सेंटेंस है इंग्लिश में ये सब? तो ही अनॉयड मी एडजेक्टिव हो सकता है? ओ माय गुडनेस. बिग झोल यू हैव गाइस. ये सिर्फ इस वजह से है क्योंकि शुरुआत से जब क्लासेस हुए मैंने सोचा कि आई हैव गॉट अ लवली बंच ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स हु आर डूइंग व्हाट दे शुड डू एट होम. ओके. If I had known that you guys were careless in a group of people, I wouldn't have allowed this to happen. I curse myself that you guys are in this situation. I say it is my fault that I allowed this to happen in this class. And I'm telling you, I promise you, I swear I won't let it happen in any classes ever again. You guys have given me such a bad experience in this class. I have learned a big lesson. ऐसे लापरवाही. He annoyed me. और ये annoyed को adjective बोलने का सोच सकते हैं. Can you believe it? You too, Tawhid. He annoyed me. ये adjective था, right? Oof. I think by the time we reach Unit 6, most people have a good understanding. Forget about the rules and all. Feel करते के साथ बोल देंगे कि adjective नहीं verb है. He annoyed me. उसने कुछ किया मुझे. He annoyed me. He da me. verb है. मैंने da बोला है. He da me. और verb ही होगा. कि उसने मुझे कुछ किया. He da me. तो da हर हाल में verb होगा. जो भी रहा हो. और कुछ बोला ही नहीं जा सकता. ही के बाद क्या बोलते हो भाई? सब्जेक्ट के बाद इंग्लिश में क्या बोलते हो? You guys fooled me. You made me believe that you guys were all hardworking and everything. I have no idea how I was fooled after such a long experience as a teacher. You guys were doing nothing. And I don't know why I didn't show more strict behavior with you guys earlier. Why did you divorce your husband? He tired me. अब क्या? Why did you divorce your husband? में divorce adjective है. लो सुनो. Why did you divorce your husband? में divorce adjective है. और लो कर लो बात. बैन कर देंगे आने से कल. ठीक है ना? Why did you divorce me? इसमें divorce adjective है ना दोस्तों? Did you divorce me? Divorce adjective है. बेटा एक लाइन लिख दिया करना है ना, जैसे कल एक लाइन लिखे थे ना. I was in Kolkata until I was 8 years old. एक लाइन लिख देना, इंग्लिश सीख जाओगे. I feel like, banning you guys from this class now. I'm really annoyed right now. Why did you divorce your husband? Divorce adjective. तो फिर ये पढ़े क्या थे? Tense क्या पढ़े? Past tense? Why did you come here? Why did you go there? Why did you sleep? Why did you eat? Why did you divorce your husband? में divorce adjective हो गया. क्या गजब का जवाब है यार. Why did you divorce your husband? Because he tired me. Adjective कहाँ है? क्या कहा मैंने? He tired me. Adjective नहीं है. सिर्फ ये बताना था कि एक जैसे दो शक्ल के वर्ड्स होते हैं ना, पोजीशन बताता है. मैं वर्ड्स खुद नहीं बताते वो एडजेक्टिव हैं कि वर्ब्स हैं कि नाउन्स हैं, उनकी पोजीशन बताती है. He fished for 4 hours. तो ये फिश वर्ब है. I have a lot of fish. नाउन है. तो ऐसे नहीं चलता. गणपत, it's your second opportunity. I feel like banning you from the class. जिसको मैं दूसरा अपॉर्चुनिटी देता हूं वो ऐसा करता है, फिर मैं उसको कंटिन्यू नहीं करने देना चाहता. सीधी सी बात है. उसकी वजह सिंपल है. सेकेंड अपॉर्चुनिटी मतलब होता है कोई को ये मौका देना कि वो सीखे और समझे कि उसने एक पहली बार क्या गलती की थी. बट यू आर नॉट रेडी. डू यू अंडरस्टैंड दैट? Maybe one more time and you are out of this class. I'm telling you. If you don't get your act together now, अगर अब तुम अपना काम नहीं करना शुरू किए सही से जो तुम्हें करना चाहिए, I am giving you the last warning. You give one wrong answer like this, stupid answer. This is stupid. Why did you divorce your husband? Divorce is an adjective. ये stupid answer है इस क्लास के लिए. बोलो तुम इस बात को रियलाइज कर रहे हो कि नहीं कि डिवोर्स वर्ब था. तुरंत बोलना चाहिए था हाँ कि ना. इसको एडजेक्टिव बोलने के लिए तुम्हें स्टूपिड होना पड़ेगा. बोलो हाँ कि ना. ये वर्ब है. ऑब्वियस है या बहुत मुश्किल क्वेश्चन है? सारे सेंटेंस ऐसे ही होते हैं ना वर्ब वाले. Why did you hit him? Why did you love him? Why did you hire him? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Why did you के बाद वर्ब ही आएगा ना. Why did you divorce your husband? एक ऐसा स्टूपिड आंसर और दो तुम, and I'm telling you, you will not be part of this class anymore. I'm very serious about it. मैंने एक ही चीज से जाना है, इस कोर्स में जो रह जाता आखिर तक वो सक्सेसफुल रहना है उसको. आप 20 से भाग सकते हैं, ठीक है, लेकिन आखिर तक रहेंगे तो आप सक्सेसफुल रहेंगे. मैंने बताया आपको कि आई नॉर्मली डोंट नीड टू बी दिस स्ट्रिक्ट विद स्टूडेंट्स. मैं कई स्टूडेंट्स को बिल्कुल कोई डांट नहीं लगाता, कुछ नहीं, चाहे वो पढ़े नहीं पढ़े कुछ नहीं बोलता. उसकी वजह है because I know there are some students in my classes who are very weak. I give them opportunity to be here for the first 6 months, 7, 8 months, first time in the course. I just allow them to be here. Listen. Something happens, as long as they are sincere in the class, something happens. It's not that they don't want to write sentences. It's not that they don't want to practice. They can't. And because they can't, my job is to just give them the opportunity. The second time when they are on the course, they do much better. I have some examples in my class who learned because I gave them the second and the third opportunity. First time they couldn't have learned. बेटा बाल में लट्टा हो तो उसको कोई कटिंग नहीं करता, पहले उसको शैम्पू करके साफ करता है, ऐसे सीधा करता है, फिर कटिंग की बात आती है. तो लट्टा बाल को काटने वाला आदमी अच्छा हेयर ड्रेसर हो ही नहीं सकता. If you have got entangled hair, good hairdresser will not pick up the scissors. He will not pick up the scissors. He will simply say, it is not the stage. Right now, it is stage for cleaning the hair. Similarly, I read my students' situation, what stage they are on, and then accordingly I decide. I gave you that opportunity, Ganpat, but you have been a disappointment. You remember the first time I scolded you in this course, second course, a few months ago when you didn't answer properly, but you didn't learn from that. You have taken this class for granted. Take something for granted means not to appreciate the value. Like you guys all take your mothers for granted. You don't appreciate the value of your mom. You keep shouting at her. You never value the things she does for you. You think, "Haan, uska kaam hai." You take your moms for granted. Rich people take their wealth for granted. Some people take money for granted. Some people take water for granted. They don't appreciate the value of these things. You are taking this course for granted and me for granted. I won't let you do that, because I know where you are going wrong, Anpat. You are simply being lazy. Somebody who can't spend half an hour on this course, somebody who can't spend half an hour at home studying, doesn't deserve to learn the language. Forget about anything else. You don't deserve to learn English if you can't spend half an hour on English. That was so shocking. So guys, many times tired, annoyed, these words will appear in sentences as verbs. Hello? Yes? Morning? आपकी आवाज बहुत अच्छी से नहीं आ रही है. क्या आप कहीं और से बात करना चाहेंगे या मैं कॉल बैक करूं आपको? Okay, I'm calling you back. Guys, ये जो ed दिखे एडजेक्टिव्स होने चाहिए. एडजेक्टिव्स होते हैं I am, उसके बाद एडजेक्टिव. He was, फिर एडजेक्टिव. He was happy, he was angry, he was sad. He is sad adjective नहीं होता. He angry adjective नहीं होता. He was angry, he is angry, right? Be verb is necessary before adjectives. So I surprised them. They surprised me. ये surprised क्या है? Adjective है. Verb है. I was surprised. Okay. Were you surprised? Adjective है. Were you surprised? Surprising news. Surprising information. Go to the next page now. Do exercise 1, everyday English. You felt bad, गणपत? तुम्हें बुरा लगा होगा मैंने जो बोला है बेटा, लेकिन मैं तुम्हारा दुश्मन नहीं हूं. मैंने वही बोला है जो तुम्हें सुनना चाहिए अभी. क्योंकि जब तुम वापस आओगे ना, इंग्लिश के चक्कर में बेइज्जत होगे, कहीं होना है, इंडिया में जॉब के लिए बड़ी जरूरत पड़ती है इंग्लिश की, ठीक है? तब तुम्हें एहसास होगा बेटा, अभी नहीं, अभी बहुत कम उम्र है तुम्हारी. तुम्हें लगेगा कि सर ने सबके सामने बेइज्जती करी है. नहीं, मैं तुम्हें दोबारा केयरलेस होने से रोक रहा हूं. Let's do everyday English. Hello. Hello. Okay, we'll manage somehow. Okay, first of all, I want to know who is going to study. And who's speaking? Okay, Ikra. So Ikra, your brother, how old is your brother? Okay, and does he go to school? He completed his? Oh, okay, so the 12th class, okay. So he is free. What time would he prefer his class? Morning, afternoon? Seven to 8:30 in the morning. Okay, then why is he not here? No, I'm sure your brother is not regular at all. He hasn't been coming for a long time. But maybe more than a month. Yeah. So he's pretending that he's going to class at home. What? Okay. If you need any help, please let me know. But the guy has not been coming. His name is? I remember him. Yeah, he came. He came here earlier for some days, and then he became irregular. Why is it like that? Why are students like this? They pretend at home that they're going to class, but they're not going to class. I mean, who does that? Okay, bring him to me and come with him, okay? I'll talk to him. Yeah. Yeah. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye. Can you believe it? There's this guy who came here for some days, and now at home he is pretending that he's here every day, and he's not even coming for like 2 months. Let me recall what his name was. He had a very interesting name. Must be here on this list. Some people are very interesting. He pretends that he's going to class. He's not coming here. And it's been more than 2 months. Wow. Where does he go for an hour and 30 minutes every morning? He gets up and leaves home at 7. And he's not a kid. He's done his 12th. Done. Okay. Write the correct word next to the ordinal numbers. Guys, you can see these numbers are called ordinal numbers. Why are they called ordinal numbers? Because they do not talk about quantity, they talk about order. एक, one, पहला, first. दो, two, दूसरा, second. So these are ordinal numbers. 1, 2, 3 are called cardinal numbers. They are called cardinal numbers, and these are called ordinal numbers. We use them, ordinal numbers, everywhere where we use, we need to talk about order. Who was the first student to come today? Who was the first?
Sir, volume नहीं है.
Oh, sorry. Who was the first student to come today? The first student to come today in this class? You guys are all looking at each other. The first one knows when he came or she came, there was nobody here. That person was the first, but still, you were not the first. You were not the first. You guys were not the first. One of you two were the first. Either it was Krishav or it was Ganpat. Who was the first? Then why didn't you say? Was it something embarrassing to accept? Which is the first month? Which is the first month? January is the first month. So the first is used, second is used. These are ordinal numbers. We use them when we talk about order, kram, pehla, dusra. But interestingly, we use them to talk about dates in English. We use them to talk about dates. जैसे आज कितनी तारीख है? तो हिंदी में बोलते हैं आज 2 तारीख है. हालांकि करेक्ट हिंदी में आज दूसरी तारीख है। हिंदी में भी अगर करेक्ट हिंदी बोले तो क्या कैसे बोलना चाहिए? आज दूसरी तारीख है, 2 तारीख है नहीं बोलना है। हाँ, ओके, इन इंग्लिश इट इज द 2nd of August. It is the 2nd of August. It is the 2nd of August. 2nd of, or it is August the 2nd. It is August the 2nd. August the 2nd. So the first day of the year is, first day of the year is the 1st of January, or January the 1st. January the 1st is considered the first day of the year as well. Okay, yeah, okay. And yeah, so this is important. लिखना बहुत आसान है, एक JN जैन लिख दिया, लेकिन बोलना क्या पड़ेगा? The 1st of January. चार वर्ड्स बोलने होंगे, 4 words बोलेंगे, the 1st of January. So when is your birthday? The 2nd of February. February, okay? February. When is your birthday? The 27th. The is very important. एग्जाम में वो द छोड़ देगा एक सेंटेंस में और कहेगा एरर ढूंढो, और अगर नहीं ढूंढे, गलत ढूंढे, तो 1 पॉइंट गया गलत का, नहीं करने का या गलत करने का, प्लस -2025, 1.25 पीछे। समझ रहे हो? और एग्जाम जैसे कंपटीशन वगैरह में 1.25 से ना 1000, 10,000, 5,000 का फर्क पड़ता है। लाखों लोग देते हैं ना एग्जाम। तो अगर किसी का 70 है और 71 पे सिलेक्शन है, तो तुम्हारा जॉब नहीं हुआ भाई। 71 पे सिलेक्शन है, 1 नंबर के चलते चले जाते हैं लोग, राइट? तो दीज थिंग्स मैटर। इंडिया में इंग्लिश सीखना ना बहुत हेडेक वाला चीज है। क्यों? यहाँ तुम्हें मतलब समझ में आए चाहे ना आए, छोटी छोटी चीजें ध्यान रखो। क्या ये the 1st of August बोलना पड़ेगा, the 1st of August नहीं बोल सकते। और वो लिख देंगे इस तरह से, इंडिया सेलिब्रेट्स इट्स इंडिपेंडेंस डे ऑन, लिख दिए 15th of August, और कहा कहाँ लिखा है, गलती बताओ, ढूंढो, ABCDE। अब वहां नहीं अगर गौर कर पाए कि यार द 15th होना चाहिए था, तो तुम्हारा मार्क्स गया। बाकी क्या फर्क पड़ता है ऐसे गलतियों से? सोचना तुम जरा, क्या इससे जॉब का सिलेक्शन रिजेक्शन होना चाहिए? द ना बताने से तुम्हें जॉब नहीं मिलना चाहिए? इतनी बड़ी बात है ये, बट दैट्स हाउ इट इज, एंड यू कांट फाइट विद द सिस्टम। यू कांट गो एंड आस्क देम कि ऐसे क्या हो गया, द नहीं स्पॉट किया हमने, तो आप हमें कह रहे हैं जॉब नहीं मिलना चाहिए। ऐसे कौन सी जरूरत पड़ती है द कि आपके कोर्स ये जॉब के बाद? और आपके जॉब में जो लोग हैं, बताइए कि वो द सही तरीके से यूज कर रहे हैं? सारे जितने बैंक में लोग हैं एसएससी निकालते हैं, वो सब लोग द यूज कर रहे होते हैं सही से? लेकिन ये एग्जाम में आ सकता है, आ चुका है कई बार। दे ओमिटेड द को ओमिट कर दिया है, यू नो, दे डिड नॉट यूज द, एंड दे एक्सपेक्टेड यू टू स्पॉट के वहां द होना चाहिए। बाकी सारे वर्ड से बता देना, द ना रहने से क्या मीनिंग पे इतना फर्क पड़ेगा? अगर मैंने कहा वॉज बोर्न ऑन 2nd of July, तो क्या अब तुम्हें समझ नहीं आया कि मैं 2 जुलाई को पैदा हुआ था? लेकिन वो ऐसा कर सकते हैं। इसीलिए व्हेन यू आर एन इंडियन स्टूडेंट, लर्निंग इंग्लिश इज अ हेडेक फॉर यू, क्योंकि एक तरफ मीनिंग है, स्पीकिंग एबिलिटी है, और दूसरी तरफ ये छोटी छोटी चीजें। और इसीलिए जब कोई इंग्लिश बोलता है और अगर इन छोटी चीजों से में गलती कर दे, तो जो जॉब की तैयारी कर रहे होते हैं वो हंसते हैं, कहते हैं तोरा खाली इंग्लिश बोले आ, वो सच सही ना वो तोरा। क्योंकि उनको पता होता है, वो इसी चीज की प्रैक्टिस करते होते हैं, कहाँ द लगाना है, कहाँ छोड़ना है। और वो पकड़ लेते हैं आपकी द की गलती ना, तो कहते हैं आपको इंग्लिश आता ही नहीं है। वो इस बात को इग्नोर करते हैं कि आप इतना अच्छा अपने आप को एक्सप्रेस कर रहे हो। फॉर देम इट डजंट मैटर, बिकॉज जॉब में वो द ड्रॉप हुआ ना, उससे फर्क पड़ता है। So the situation is quite complex here, you know. You need to appreciate it. If you're learning English just to speak English with some people, fair enough, no problems. but you also have the dream to get a government job, you have to take English very seriously. Small errors will matter so much. वो ना एस छोड़ देंगे किसी जगह वर्ब में, एक लंबा सा सेंटेंस लिखेंगे 23 वर्ड का, ओके 24 वर्ड का सेंटेंस होगा, ओके और उसमें वर्ब में एस छोड़ देंगे, और आप अगर वो एस नहीं पकड़े ना, भले आप पूरे सेंटेंस का मतलब बेहतर समझते हैं कई लोगों से, ओके लेकिन जो उस एस को पकड़ रहा है उसका मार्क्स मिलेगा, आपको नहीं मिलेगा सर, समझने का कोई वैल्यू नहीं रहा. So it's a quite complex, here the situation of learning English. If you're learning English just to speak in a private job, it's different. Small mistakes don't matter that much. But in competition, they can be the reason why you will be in job, and why you will be out of job. Okay. So these are ordinals. Did any spellings surprise you? कोई spelling आपको surprise किया? Tell me. Which spelling surprised you? 20th. Okay, आपको 20th surprise किया. और कोई spelling आपको surprise किया? Okay. Tawheed? Okay. Trisha, you have done it now already? Aisha, Nasir, did any of the spelling surprise you?
No, sir.
इसका मतलब कुछ ध्यान नहीं है, क्योंकि कुछ स्पेलिंग्स ऐसे हैं जो आप करेक्ट नहीं लिख सकते थे पहले. Which one? 12th.
12.
कौन F लिखता? कौन F लिखता वहां
Yes,
पे?
sir. 12.
सोचो. So that should be the surprising information for you.
12th.
Oh, 12th. Yes, it is pronounced 12th. Okay. Anybody was born on the 12th here? Which is the 12th month? December is the
12th.
12th मत बोलना, 12th.
12th.
FTH. 12th. December is the 12th month. Okay. My 12th wife
My 12th.
okay. My 12th wife, okay, said to my 12th son that she would divorce me on the 12th of December. Okay. All right. Now look at the blue box. So far, ordinal numbers are clear. Look at the blue box here. We write 3/4/1999 or 3 April 1999. But we say the 3rd of April 1999 or April the 3rd. The दोनों में भाई. Okay, 1999. And years in English are also said in a very different way. Take a look. 1900. But the next is not 1905. No, 1905. 1900. But the next is not 1905. It is 1905. The next is not, the next is 2001. And the next is 2012, another option, 2012. लेकिन वो 21 नहीं है. 2001 को 21 नहीं बोल सकते. Only one option, 2001, 2012, or 2012. So what year is the current year? The ongoing year, what year is it? 2024. One option is 2024. And the second option is 2024 तो बोल ही दिया मैंने, 22. 2024. This is 2024. Another option is 2024. Which year were you born? Which year were you born? I was born 1980. You? You were born in 2007. You were born in 2006. 2006. Okay, Rani was born in 1998. Rani was born in 1998. And you, Krisha? In?
I am born in 2006.
फिर से देख लो, फिर से बोलना. प्रैक्टिस ही देखो, सीखने को तुरंत सीख जाते, लेकिन प्रैक्टिस नहीं करेंगे तो बोल नहीं पाएंगे, उसको प्रोड्यूस नहीं कर पाएंगे. 2009. You were born in 2009. Ganpat? 2002. Okay. So all of you were born in the 21st century. Okay. I'm the only one who was born in the 20th century. I'm 1 century older than you guys. You guys were born in the 21st century. I was born in the 20th century, 1980. Okay, fine. So we will wrap up now, and homework for tomorrow will be in the practice book. There is an interesting text about a musician called John Lennon. भी क्या होगा फायदा अब वो टेक्स्ट पढ़ने का, जो भी अब तक पढ़े थे ना वो सब रिवीजन हुआ है उसमें, जॉन लेनन टेक्स्ट में. सब्जेक्ट प्लस V2 पास्ट सिंपल, नेगेटिव, क्वेश्चन, सब रिवीजन, प्लस ED ING एडजेक्टिव का रिवीजन, सब रिवीजन है वहां पे. जॉन लेनन टेक्स्ट. What page number is it? Page number 38. That's your homework for tomorrow. And I wrap up now. Okay, I hope it will be a better day tomorrow, and we will have more students in the class. And in case we don't get good weather, then join online. Okay, but if the weather is good, I won't allow it. I won't even start Zoom if the weather is good. If it is raining like today, then we will have Zoom meeting. Okay. Bye, everybody. Take care. Study, study, and study.
Bye.
Good day. Bye. Bye-bye.